Hey guys, welcome back to the Reversal Roundup with me, Logan Sama. Each week here on the show with Reversal, we take a look around the four corners of the FGC globe and bring you the results from some of the most exciting, most hype, and some of the most out there tournaments that have happened across your favorite fighting game titles. This week, we have gone back offline for majors in Europe. World tours are in full swing, so let's not hold it up any further and get straight into the action. All right, let's kick it off in Europe, and Reversal was in attendance at Brussels Challenge. For the first time in years, the European FGC gathers in a major multi-game event. As part of the TWT as a Dojo Prime event, a lot of the heavy hitters were in attendance for Tekken, entering a bracket ultimately dominated by Super Akuma, confirming his excellent performance at CEO and getting more points on the board.
Yes, Super Akuma!
In Smash, an extremely lengthy top 8 full of matches going to the wire saw BMS's very own OJ take it over Modzai in a clutch grand final. King of Fighters 15 saw its only Moroccan competitor in attendance, Zuni, flying from Rabat to take the victory after a dominant run with a very rare team composition of Kyo, Iori, and Rio.
He's got one more left.
Oh my god, he grabbed for Nick!
He's done it!
Is he gonna get the kill? It's so close!
The first offline international DNF duel tournament saw the one and only Mystic taking the win as expected.
Got a little bit of MB, but
And that is gonna be it. Mystic Smash!
Our own Renegade champion is now at 8 wins in 8 tournaments entered, only losing 1 set to Zeno last week. How long will his win streak last? Tune into Renegade and find out.
Let's go!
On Street Fighter V, local hero Takamura could not carry the Belgian flag to the top as he saw the losers bracket very early in the tournament against placeholders Alex, and was later eliminated in top 8 against Rickerman's Barnett, who ended up going on 3-0s in a row on an 11 win streak in top 8 to reset the bracket and eventually take it over Verdoyance in grand final.
He was up celebrating
with an absolutely crazy run.
Guilty Gear Strive was one of the most stacked events of the weekend as a flight to Evo was up for grabs for the winner of the tournament. The grand finals was all about Leffen versus Skill. Skill reset the bracket, but he could not match the pace that Leffen set afterwards. The favorite took it, and in a great gesture, Leffen said that as he is a sponsored player already attending Evo, he will give the prize to second place Skill, hoping EU has more opportunities to shine. After an exciting qualification season, the ICFC King of Fighters Finals went down this week across Asia, EMEA, and North America. In Asia, ZJZ continued to show his dominance after finishing the regular season atop the leaderboard. He defeated consummate ET in grand finals to take the title for Asia.
Oh my god, ZJZ, what an emphatic comeback right there.
In Europe, it was Morocco who showed their strength, and once again we saw FreeNL battle Freza in grand finals.
He might do a random slick.
After a reset, it was Freza who closed it out, and that ICFC title is staying in Morocco for a while. And in North America, KOF cruised to victory, dispatching DS Shadow X in grand finals with Mexico dominating.
Keep him in the corner.
Oh, what a shimmy.
Team Regen organised Regen 2022 in Birmingham, UK this week with 360 entrants at the Smash Ultimate event. Luigi, a UK Luigi player, takes the W against Tarek, one of the best players from Germany, and he did it all dressed as Luigi. Unexpected performance of the weekend was Night Pixel, a young French player, breaking out at 5th place with Kirby.
One whiff away from finishing the match!
Oh my god!
Acola continuing his streak of victory, finishing first using Steve, but also Luigi and Kazuya switching characters during grand finals at Sumabato SP28 in Osaka, over 160 entrants. Casa Bunch continues its weekly content with some high-level online tournament action featuring Street Fighter V, DNF Duel, and Guilty Gear Strive. In Street Fighter V, it was Dat VIP who took first place with some impressive Cammy play, having reset the bracket first against Melbu's Laura.
That's another one, and that's gonna do it!
DNF Duel saw yet another Swiftmaster victory as Excelancer dominated in the Grand Finals. Guilty Gear Strive this week was a round-robin format, and it was Timo who took first place with his Ramlethal, not dropping a single set.
Back throw is going to be enough with the OTG.
In New York, Red Bull hosted the second edition of their Subway Showdown series. Queens were defending their title with team captain Idom, joined by NYC Furby and Jay Rush. They fought their way to Grand Finals where they met Brooklyn. And in this tense final match, Idom closed it out against rising star Kudo to take the title for a second time in a row, bringing the trophies back to Queens.
I'm just good at the game, I guess.
Red Bull was also active in Japan as their 5G event continued with the East Japan qualifiers for Street Fighter V. Red Bull 5G sees 5 different games going at it across all of Japan, and Street Fighter was representing for the fighting games. The East Japan qualifier finals saw Daigo and Bonchan, Team Umebon, take victory over Machabo and Mizuwa, now using Cody, and have great fun whilst doing it. They're going to go on to face the team of Momochi and Yamaguchi in September at the 5G finals. Gaming channel G4 hosted their Street Fighter Barbecue Showdown this past week. 8 prominent West Coast players were invited to fight for a 10k prize pool online by G4.
Oh, what a smart wake-up!
And we saw the likes of Nephew, JB, Jesse, Mira, Alex Myers, and Prototype fighting it out. But it was the favorites, Samurai and Chris CCH, that made it to Grand Finals. And in the end, Chris CCH took it 3-1 in the Grand Finals, staying in winner's side to claim the lion's share of that prize pot.
Damage, and his opponent has no resources.
Yeah.
He's got his own. It's not going to come quite yet. It is. It's going to have a very
goodness.
kill, in fact, as Chris CCH is going to take the Barbecue Showdown.
The Street Fighter V World Warrior program is well underway, and there were a staggering 9 events this week, so let's fly through these as quickly as possible. First up, Wednesday Night Fights ran Canada West's World Warrior. Cerro Blast took Grand Finals against Online Brian after fighting through loser's bracket.
Oh, that's
Trigger active,
There
and
it
that's
is.
gonna do it.
In the TWF Open Series in Asia East, it was Hot Dog who won after a loser's run through top 8, defeating Chris Wong. Blink Battlegrounds took care of Central America East, and Ajax Fidelity took the win despite a reset from Louis Man. Over to South America now, and Champions Road hosted their World Warrior, and Peru absolutely dominated. And speaking of a dominating performance, Darlan took the title, winning every single match in top 8 3-0.
No había visto la barra abajo, no había visto la barra, y esto sería 3-0 definitivo.
Super Saturdays hosted the USA Midwest tournament, and Just a Kid continued his dominance over the region despite a spirited reset from El Chicote.
You trying to see if he can get in the back row, does it.
In South Korea, Spirit Zero hosted the World Warrior tournament, and NL dominated with Luke in Grand Finals against M-Lizard's Vega.
프로토 월드 워리어 사우스 코리아 지역 첫 번째 토너먼트 우승은 UIU
The Iberian Series saw Barcelona Fighters hosting for Spain and Portugal, and it's no surprise that Vega Patch closed out Grand Finals from winners despite a spirited fight from Samoa.
Y ahí está, perfect.
In Mexico, Mash Masters Series saw Kusanagi take it over Solving in Grand Finals with his incredible Sakura in a packed tournament. And finally, Salt Mine League hosted the Nordic event, and Phenom faced his teammate Veggie in Grand Finals after being sent to losers by Farlix's Luke. Phenom was able to reset the Grand Finals bracket using Luke himself and take the tournament.
Speed, he still needs to respect those sandblasters. Oh, that was so scary. And he gets clipped by the Flash Knuckle.
The Fight Night Lights Out League by Wisdom Gaming saw its conclusion last week, and it was the team of Diaphone, Fame, and Squirrel that took first place and a good chunk of the $10,000 prize pool. It went down to the last game, and it was team captain Diaphone taking it in a close Hitman mirror match against Justin Wong.
There we go, Diaphone, too clean with the final game, taking it for his team and winning Fight Night Lights Out.
Final Bout of Fighters is the offline culmination of online qualifiers over the last couple of months, hosted by Wrecking Crew and Cloud 805. 4 East Coast and 4 West Coast top placing players were invited for a housed event finals in a similar kind of vein to Summit of Power over the entire weekend, with a host of fun events and Matcherino goals. The chilled setting allowed for a relaxed atmosphere, including some choice words between some of the talent.
I have played better than you in the tournament.
Oh, you have, but were you in Paris?
And it was Nitro who'd come out on top in the main top 8 bracket, continuing on from his strong second place finish at last week's Dragon Ball FighterZ World Final. And finally, MultiVersus Beta was out, and there was events organized in both the USA and EU. 230 entrants signed up to the event organized by Rose J. And despite a reset in Grand Finals, Mirrorman takes it against Light Wisp with Bugs Bunny. And finally, welcome to the Beta. It was organized by MultiVersus France, and Herbador, the Brawlhalla player from Belgium, managed to take the win without dropping a single set using Shaggy against UFO in Grand Finals. Alright guys, that's all we got time for this week. So many events, so little space to squeeze them in. Thank you so much to everybody who's been tagging us on Twitter at reversal_GG and letting us know what tournaments have been happening in your area, whether you're a TO, an organization, a player that just has a really cool event that they've been to. Let us know and we will try and consider it each week here for the Roundup. Don't forget, Wednesday nights, absolutely live on the Twitch, reversal_GG. We are going to be running the Roundup EX edition, a live chat show with guests every week with myself, Tyrant, and Damascus, so check that out. And until then, make sure you're giving us a subscribe, give us a follow on the socials as well, and we'll see you next time round for the Roundup.